Transformation for a 90-year company is hard and it's long, but consumer changes are not slowing down, they're accelerating. Consumers have been demanding change, and we've seen it in other industries. And I think one thing, as an insurance professional, we've been insulated. And we've been able to lean on regulation and compliance as reasons not to change and not to dip our toe into the age of personalization. So we had embarked on our own transformation, but in large organizations, a lot of times the employee base is focused on incremental wins and maintaining the status quo. And that doesn't work when you're really trying to transform and to innovate. We had to throw out that playbook, but we had to afford ourselves the freedom and the space to innovate.
Stephanie, what you just brought into the fray here is the notion of knowing what each of your individuals solve for. You can work for an organization that was founded in 1928, 92 years old, and still find a path to reinvent yourself from the inside out.
Every company must have a way to deal with what I call metaphorically the fortress and the ship. And so at Farmers, the Farmers people in the 92-year-old company, that's the fortress. And by the way, if the fortress fails, we're all in trouble, right? But if we only have a fortress, then eventually we're under siege and we have no supply lines and we all die. Now the ships, and that's toggle, the ships have to be out seeking the next big thing, finding the gold. And by the way, they're not really entirely sure where that is. And these are two completely different environments. They take different metrics, they take different processes. And here's a key point, Glenn, they take different kinds of people. And so that's one example of how paradigms affect us. The ways we already do things anchor us.
Rob, you've pioneered this notion of proximity. What is it, and how does it relate to our exploration of personalization?
Everybody's paying attention to digital technologies or digitally enabled technologies. So Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, all the things you're talking about, but also throw in 3D printing, rooftop solar, energy generation, so distributed energy. These are all digitally enabled. All of these technologies have a common underlying dynamic they drive in the economy. And that is they all allow us in different ways to distribute sensing, access to data, analytics, agency, the ability to make decisions, and production. So again, 3D printing, rooftop solar energy, at smaller and smaller locations all around the economy, ever closer to each individual consumer, each individual business, each moment in time. Digital technologies push the production and provision of products and services ever closer to the moment at which it might be demanded. And that, by the way, is how you end up with personalized offerings, services, products at scale.